Alright, our next little soap carving project is going to be a little butterfly, okay? So I took the larger, now this is the 4-ounce piece of ivory soap. You can actually use the smaller piece by making this pattern smaller if you want to. And I just laid it on here, and I didn't have my flare pen with me, but I just sort of drew around it. As you can see, I used a pen at first, and then it just sort of gave way because we have some problems with it on soap. So I put the pattern not this way but this way so that I would have more room. And it doesn't matter with soap, folks, because basically soap has no grain, so it's not a big problem there, not an extreme problem there. So okay, now I have drawn out my pattern of my butterfly. And now I'm going to start removing soap. Oh, I can't get out of that tail there. I appreciate the response from all those that on the video Eric's carving tools. Those are marvelous little tools. By the way, Eric got a hold of me, and if you go to that video, he's going to start making them and selling them on it's ETSY, is that it? I guess that's what you call it. He's going to start making them available for anyone that, and they're wonderful little, if you want to buy some for your kids, that's fine. That's wonderful. I'll tell you what, they're good little tools. Now we're going to cut right here and cut right here. That's the part of the butterfly that's sticking out, just like that. And we're going to come down here. We're going to cut here, and we're going to cut here, and then we're going to just kind of do this little number. Okay. Now we basically are just following the pattern of the butterfly. I hope everybody is well. This has been some really rough weather. People are sick everywhere. I've had letters from people who are really feeling bad right now. Everybody's, well, it's the flu season, folks. We go through it every year. We have to deal with it. And if you have not, I've had my flu shot. That does not mean I cannot get the flu, but I'm just saying I have. Okay, now let me come in a little bit further right in here as we follow the lines. See? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lower this camera just a little bit. Sometimes I get, it's hard for me to focus because I'm doing this by myself. I'm not, and if I miss focus or get out of the realm a little bit, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Actually, all I'm doing right now is just outlining the piece. But I set the camera up, and I'm not a fantastic cameraman, as you can see. I've had guys write me and say, oh, you need to know more about camera work and stuff. No, I don't. I really don't. These are to help people learn. I'm not a filmmaker, so so anyway, okay. But I try to do the best I can. Okay. All right. Well, as you can see, we pretty much started to outline, and this is a very simple project. We started to outline the butterfly. Now, let's take and just kind of draw from here to here. This is the inside that will be cut out. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we're going to run our knife down like that, and then we're going to come from the wing side of the butterfly and establish our boundaries here. Okay. Oh, look at that, see? Now, it's as simple as pretty much rounding off the butterfly. Okay. This is not a difficult project. It's a very simple project. But it's a neat one for anyone. Okay, let's start to bring down these areas in here. Kind of give us a I hope everyone had a very good Christmas. I do. I work Christmas Day, but that's okay. That's just part of life. Down here, refineries do not close. We do not close. We run 24/7, and so we do not close at all. Okay. As we can see now, the butterfly is already starting to take shape. I had a nice little visit with my son in Kentucky. He just moved up there not long ago. He's in a little town called Sayersville, which is really it's a very small town in Kentucky. Beautiful up there. Beautiful, wonderful people. I love to visit cultures of people, and they're different people than we are down here. They are not financially as well off in those small towns, but you meet just some of the, but they're not, as you might say, they're not fast paced and hectic as we are down here, which is just really a wonderful a tribute to their abilities or their ways. So this was a very good visit with my son and my new daughter-in-law. Well, not new daughter-in-law. She's and of course I met my daughter-in-law and my new grandbaby. So Scarlett. Okay. See how I'm kind of rounding off. It's sort of I'm rounding off these edges and stuff, but it's just sort of a like this. Okay, now let's kind of work on this a little bit. Come to the back here. Let's kind of remove our, let's get our ivory soap removed from this is just sort of rounding off. Okay, looking good. All right. Okay, getting that off of there. I'm going to kind of come forward with this back here, just at the end pieces here, in other words. Okay, my time is up right now on this butterfly, but we're getting there. See? We are getting there.